I didn't flinch when she lingered in the doorway last night and spoke those words. I told everyone we're opening our marriage, so I'll sleep with my boss first. I just nodded, passed her, and went to bed, not because I accepted it, but because the final piece of my plan had landed neatly into place. She assumed my quiet was submission. She thought she had shattered me. She had no idea I'd crossed the point of no return weeks ago. She didn't know the war had quietly begun. I married her for her spark, her razor-sharp mind, her ambition. She once looked at me as her anchor, her one constant in a stormy life. But somewhere along the way, admiration warped into entitlement. Her drive became arrogance. The fire I had loved started consuming everything around it. I used to let the little digs slide. You're too calm. You don't fight enough. You're too predictable. She mistook my steady nature for weakness. That was her first mistake. It started with a single message preview on her smartwatch. A laugh that wasn't for me. A tone she reserved for no one else. Then late nights, extra shifts, new perfume, the usual signals. The definitive proof came when I checked a cloud folder she didn't know synced automatically. Screenshots, chat logs, mocking jokes about how soft I was. And the worst one, he'll never leave. He needs me. She had already slept with him. Her open marriage announcement was her way of twisting betrayal into humiliation. Pain went silent. Planning took its place. I stopped asking questions. I stopped confronting. I stopped reacting. I observed. I gathered evidence. Timestamps, photos, call logs, financial irregularities, falsified claims about joint decisions. I found a lawyer, sharp, methodical, the kind who enjoys dismantling lies step by step. I quietly moved my salary to a private account, transferred the house, my premarital asset, fully into my name, documented every detail of her affair, including company trips she used for personal rendezvous. HR departments love evidence. But the final stroke was contacting someone she never expected. Her boss's wife. She wasn't shocked. She had her own file of proof, waiting for the right partner to execute the final blow. Together, we coordinated precisely, coldly, elegantly. So when my wife announced the open marriage, she inadvertently delivered the last verbal confirmation my lawyer needed. I didn't argue. I didn't yell. I didn't threaten. I simply went to bed while she messaged him, laughing, planning their night. She believed she had won. I woke early, made pancakes, sliced fresh fruit, set the table as if it were our anniversary. I wanted her off balance, unprepared. When she entered and saw the spread, she smirked. Good, you finally get it. She thought breakfast was an apology, a surrender. Then she noticed who was seated, her boss, his wife, my lawyer. Her face went pale, draining of color. She froze in the doorway, unraveling slowly, perfectly. I slid a folder across the table. Sit, we have a lot to get through. Her boss avoided her gaze. His wife already had divorce papers ready. My lawyer had the marriage contract, financial statements, screenshots, and an HR complaint prepared. You set me up? She whispered. No, I said evenly. You set yourself up. I just turned on the lights. She shook her head, as if denial could undo reality. Silence filled the room, sharp and heavy. The boss's wife served papers. My lawyer delivered mine. HR received the evidence. His career in jeopardy. Her pride in ruins. Her scheme in ashes. She started crying. The woman who once bragged she could replace me in a week couldn't even form a sentence. I didn't raise my voice once. That was the final sting. By evening, she had moved in with her sister. Her open marriage fantasy hadn't survived reality. Her boss was suspended pending investigation. His wife thanked me for my cooperation. My lawyer called it one of the cleanest victories he'd seen in years. She texted me once. Can we talk? I didn't respond. People imagine revenge as loud, explosive, chaotic. They're wrong. True revenge is quiet, measured, delivered with a steady hand and an unwavering heart. Last night, she thought I was weak. This morning, she discovered I was silent because I had already finished with her. And that is what broke her.